If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement and male advantage ebook, all links are in the bio. So number one, I've been doing this for a long time, was orthotropics, the hollow cheeks thing. So when I swallow, I just go like this. Okay, there was no movement in the face, all the movement is here. The reason being, you've got the buccinator muscles here. A lot of people think there's fat in this area, there's a little bit, it's more just a muscle. The less you use this, the more it will atrophy, which is get smaller. You know, use it or lose it, we've all heard that. Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In this video I want to talk about how to get a leaner face, okay? There's something that a lot of people were asking me to make for a couple months, to be honest. And it's something I always wanted to make, but I felt like I didn't have a leaner face. Like my face was getting rounder because I was bulking. I was bulking and I was doing a few things that were incorrect. And I made it a real aim of mine to get a much leaner face. And I uploaded some pictures recently. I'll put a side-by-side comparison. You can see, obviously I've shaved the beard off, but you can see that I do have the hollow cheeks. I do have angles. With certain angles at the moment, when I'm like, for example, just looking in the mirror, brushing my teeth, I can see like a direct line, like a cheekbone line going down there. Especially when I've just done cardio or I've just come out of the gym, whatever, I look really lean. And I just want to, now that I've actually done something about this and I do look significantly leaner in the face and I can see better angles, I do want to make a video about this and show you guys exactly what I did to achieve this and what I will continue to do, okay? So number one, I've been doing this for a long time, was orthotropics, the hollow cheeks thing. So when I swallow, I just go like this. Okay, there was no movement in the face, all the movement is here. The reason being, you've got the buccinator muscles here. A lot of people think there's fat in this area, there's a little bit, it's more just a muscle. The less you use this, the more it will atrophy, which is get smaller. You know, use it or lose it, we've all heard that. So when you swallow with the back of the throat when you're eating, or swallow 2,000 times a day, if you're not using these muscles, naturally they're going to get smaller, they're going to get weaker, they're going to hollow out, and they're going to go in like that, which makes everything more exaggerated, gives your face more of an angle, pushes this in, and you look less like an infant. Because children and young kids, they have like real puffy, what they call cherubic cheeks. As a man, you want angles. You want this to be in, cheekbones to be out, jawline to be out. That's what you want, okay? So that was the first thing I kind of did, and I've also been doing orthotropics for a while, where I've been chewing gum, etc., and trying to like pad out the cheekbones, the jawline here, the like masseter muscles, okay? So once you get these padded out, these get stronger and bigger, and they go outwards, then obviously that's going to look more in, it's going to look more exaggerated, it's all about the angles, okay? So that's one thing that I've been doing for a long time, but here's where it gets interesting, because you guys knew this, is I still had a puffy face. And I was like, when I feel my face, I can feel cheekbones here. I can feel that this is in. If I do this, just kind of like tense up and do that with like my hand, whatever, which I used to just sit there like testing out my face, seeing like kind of where I'm at. I used to be like, damn, I've got a really good like jaw structure. Like my bone structure in my face is really good. Why does it look so puffy? How can I not find like these angles? What is going on? And then I kind of looked at my diet, and obviously I went vegan like 2 years ago. And I looked at my diet, and I'm eating a lot of like bean burgers. I was having jacket potatoes and stuff like this. And I just kind of sat there, and I was like, I don't really think this is the best idea. Like, yeah, it's all vegan, whatever, but it's not that nutritious. Like, I'm getting a few foods, but considering what I could be eating, I need to switch my diet up. So I went and bought a real famous YouTuber's, he's a fitness YouTuber, I went and bought his ebook. Now the ebook's pretty shit. It's 28 quid, and it's pretty shit. There's only like 19 pages, and about 6 of those pages are title pages and pictures. So I was like, this isn't the best thing in the world. But there were like 4 pages which had his diet, and it had his workout routine on it. So for 28 quid, getting that knowledge, that's fine with me, because now I see what he's doing. I see, you know, the route that I'm following, and he's kind of vegan plus like eggs or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm going to follow his diet. So I followed his diet perfectly. So I've added eggs, so technically, yeah, I'm not really vegan anymore, but I don't give a fuck. I don't really do the whole label thing. I mainly just do it for health purposes. I don't walk around saying I'm a vegan, you should be too. I eat it because my dad got cancer, and I've made a link to meat and milk, thinking that that's probably what did it. And I feel good when I'm eating these foods. So then what I've done is I've decided to go, okay, bean burgers gone. Stuff like vegan mince, whatever, gone. Like, I'm not going to touch this shit anymore. I've gone like mushrooms, tomatoes, peas, green beans, spinach, a sweet potato, and mix all that up. And maybe I'll have some egg whites or something like that, or maybe an egg, and I'll mix all that up, and I've been eating that. Okay, so the thing about these foods is when you have something like 2 bean burgers, it's like 550 calories. The bowl that I just said to you, that has like 300 calories in it. So you're getting a lot more for the amount of calories that you can eat in a day. So I'm finding I'm eating so much more food, which means I'm getting into all different nutrients. So the next meal might be an avocado, some raspberries, some blueberries, mixed nuts, some seeds. Maybe I'll throw some sultanas in there or something, some raisins. I'll mix all that up, whatever. Lovely, lovely meal. And that ends up being, a decent amount of calories as well, but it's not rice and a bean burger, which was taking me to like 800 calories. It wasn't something like that, okay, or taking me up to like 700 calories. This was still only topping out at like 600. So like I said, I'm getting more nutritious foods in. I'm getting a lot more bang for my buck. And that's made a massive difference. And I looked at my calorie intake. I was on like 300 grams per day. So I was like, shit, I need to really get that down. So I put that to 100 or below, in between 50 and 100. 100 is best for like, I think sustainable. I think when people go keto, it's not too sustainable. So it's roughly around 100. And the puffiness just fell out of my face. It just, straight away, I could feel it. Like within a week, I was looking in the mirror. I was like, okay, I've got angles back. This isn't as puffy. I feel a lot leaner. My abs looked about 2% body fat less. I was like, wow, that's a quick change for a week. That looks fantastic. And I've sustained it as well, okay, which is great. Now, the next thing I've done is I went and got dandelion extract. Dandelion extract is a natural diuretic, which means that it will flush the system instead of holding on to water. So I can't remember the exact calculation, but every like 10 grams of carbs that you eat, you store X amount of water. Well, if I was eating 300 grams of carbs, I was storing a lot of water in my face. So now I've dropped that to 100 grams plus the dandelion extract, which I might do a similar supplement on soon. I might go and get all the natural diuretics, put them into one supplement, and somebody, you can drink that as a tea like I have been. Just kind of put it in as a pounder, stir it up and drink that every morning. Before a night out, whatever, get rid of the puffiness. And I've been doing that, and I've significantly, again, probably dropped like another, it appears, I'm not saying I've dropped body fat, it appears like I've dropped another 1 or 2% body fat all over my body because I'm using this as well. I can see it because I've added these things at different times, and that made my face a lot leaner as well. Now, obviously, shaving the beard off, whatnot, you can finally see your angles, but I've done this before recently, and I still looked puffy. But now, like puff under here, it's kind of gone. In the cheeks, whatever. Around here, it's like there's more definition and angles. I've not got like the big blue bags under my eyes like I used to. My six pack, I can actually see it now. It looks as though I'm at about 12% body fat now. 12, 13% body fat. Like it actually looks like it. Like before, I could feel that I was around about that kind of body fat percentage. But now when I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, like damn, I'm like 1 or 2% body fat away from elite level fitness now. Like I've been training just the same. I've been lifting like the same sort of shit, but it's just changed my body. It's almost like it's skin deep. Like there's something in between, like the subcutaneous levels, all the extra water, the puffiness, it's just gone. It's just gone out of my system, and it makes me feel really, really good. Like I feel way more confident. I'm just not feeling puffy. I'm not feeling lethargic. I've got more energy. I just feel a lot better. And the other thing I've done is I've introduced more HIIT cardio. So I'll get on the treadmill and I will like jog for like a minute. I'll sprint for like 30 seconds. I'll jog for a minute. I'll sprint for 30 seconds. I'll do the same with boxing. I'll do interval boxing where I hit the bag for like full out for 30 seconds. Then I kind of just relax and just tap away and warm down and like kind of cool down for like a minute, and then I go at it again for 30 seconds. That's really benefiting me. Same on the exercise bike, you know, there's multiple ways to do it, but I'm doing that 3 times a week after my workouts for like 5 to 10 minutes, just explosive cardio. That's really helping as well. But that's like the 4 things I've done, guys. Made my face a lot leaner. It's made me feel a lot better. Like my confidence, it was high anyway, and I feel like it's gone up another level. It's making me feel really good. It's one reason why I shaved off the beard, because I wanted to see the progress, because I could visibly see that my face was getting leaner week after week, and I just wanted to see if it was, you know, kind of placebo, or if it was legit. And as you saw in those pictures, you know, the before and after, yeah, I was bulking in the other one and I'm cutting now, which has obviously helped. I knew this was going to happen to some extent, but there's a vast difference in the angularity of the face, and hopefully you guys from this video can get the same kind of benefits. If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement and male advantage ebook, all links are in the bio.